Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico and was born in 12 January 1964. When he was born, her mother, Jacqueline Jorgensen, was a teenage mother and his biological father was Ted Jorgensen. At the time, her mother was a junior and had not yet graduated from high school. She is giving birth to Jeff 2 weeks after her 17th birthday. However, his parents were married less than a year and decided to divorce. When Jeff Bezos was 4 years old, his mother remarried to a Cuban immigrant named Mike Bezos. This marriage resulted in a change of name from Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen to Jeffrey Preston Bezos. Since he was 4 years old until 16 years old, Jeff has spent his summers every year at a ranch owned by his grandfather in Cotulla, Texas. It was a great and incredible experience. In fact, this is the place that his grandfather has taught him about the basics of self-reliance. In this case, his grandfather has figured out how to handle his 6 livestock without the help from veterinarian. Besides, Jeff also admired his grandfather as he was brave enough to take on major projects without any fundamental knowledge and figure out how to do that task by himself. As Jeff continued to grow up in his early teens, he started to show his interest towards science and technology. Due to his interest and incredible abilities since a young age, Jeff has been accepted to a gifted education program. As he entered Miami Palmetto Senior High School, he received a Silver Knight Award and the title of valedictorian upon graduation. Jeff admitted he was nerdy and academically smart during school.
I always worked really hard. I was nerdy.
You were nerdy.
I was nerdy.
I was in the goody-goody class of students.
When Jeff was at the age of 16 years old, he got his first job at McDonald's with the rate of $2.69 per hour. In this case, Jeff has learned about the basics of customer service and the importance of staying focused on a single task. It was fortunate for Jeff as he never had any issues at his workplace despite his young age. His education journey continued after being accepted into a prestigious Princeton University in New Jersey. Jeff pursued his studies in physics but later changed his degree into computer science and electrical engineering as he believed that physics wasn't really for him. Jeff then graduated from Princeton University in 1986 with the title of summa cum laude. Upon completion of his degree, Jeff received numerous job offers from companies such as Intel, Nokia, and Accenture. However, he chose to decline all of the offers and work at a financial tech, which is FITEL. In 1993, Jeff Bezos married Mackenzie Scott and has 4 kids with 3 sons and 1 daughter. Unfortunately, their marriage only lasted until 2019. By 1994 and at the age of 30, he was the senior vice president of one of the world's largest investment management firm, which is the Xuan Co. But he still was not happy with it.
When I'm 80 years old, I want to have minimized the number of regrets that I have. I don't want to be 80 years old in a quiet moment of reflection, thinking back over my life and cataloging a bunch of major regrets.
He was making more money than he ever had in his entire life. Although Jeff Bezos growing up poor, he always had very little, but money to him was only a tool and never the end goal. Therefore, he wanted to create something he had never done before, something that is only for Jeff Bezos. This was the fork in the road for Jeff Bezos, where it was the point where a choice, one of 2 possibilities, has to be taken, and once made, the choice cannot be reversed. Jeff Bezos knew that he had to decide if he wanted to continue this path or take a huge risk and follow his dream of creating something more. After writing a business plan, Jeff Bezos quit his job and began searching for investors for his company. He warned his investor that there was a 70% chances that his new business could fail as the idea of blending the internet and commerce has never been done before. They were just as ambitious as Jeff Bezos was, and on 5th of July 1994, he successfully launched his business from his garage. At first, they only sold books, but Jeff Bezos knew from the beginning they wanted to sell everything people wanted. And it was very clear to Jeff Bezos that the internet is going to revolutionize the way people live, and physical bookstores seems like one of the most obvious things that would change. And it didn't take long until people began ordering all types of books from their websites, and they eventually began selling music and videos.
In 2000, the company hit rock bottom, a combination of fierce competition and the dot-com bubble burst that led them to near bankruptcy. Online startups and companies were disappearing and closing all around them, with many, including Jeff Bezos himself, were unsure if they could make it. However, through luck, Jeff Bezos and his team had borrowed and raised nearly $2 billion from a number of banks and investors weeks before the burst, and they were able to ride out of the turmoil. During that critical time, Jeff Bezos and his team followed their three main principles. First, customer is first. Second, stay innovative and remain inventive. And lastly, be patient. To them, inventive meant more than just e-commerce. It meant admitting that they aren't perfect and that they would solve their mistakes. What began as a humble online bookstore had turned into an online e-commerce store where anyone can find anything from A to Z, as the logo Amazon shows. However, it wasn't always called Amazon. It was called Cadabra Incorporated at first, but was talked out of it. Then, Jeff Bezos finally chose Amazon after the largest river in the world by volume. But Jeff Bezos was ambitious. He wanted to do more than just e-commerce. So he quietly founded Blue Origin, a human spaceflight startup company in 2000. And in late September 2013, Jeff Bezos also purchased the Washington Post and other local publications, websites, and real estates. Here, we can see that Jeff Bezos is a risk taker, which is one of the reasons why he deserves to be awarded as the world-class leader. The fact that he embarked on a journey of pioneering e-commerce at a time when the internet was still in its early stages and there was a significant risk of failure underscores his boldness and foresight. The acknowledgement of a 70% chance of failure is particularly significant. This calculated risk-taking is a key element in the success story of Amazon. Other than that, he also believes in the importance of learning from failures. This mindset creates an environment where calculated risks are encouraged, even if they don't always yield immediate positive results. Bezos' impact extends beyond Amazon, influencing how leaders approach risk and innovation in the broader business world. Furthermore, under Bezos' leadership, Amazon stands out for its constant innovation and adaptability, diversifying its services beyond e-commerce. He's not afraid to take measured chances, even if they seem out of the ordinary at first. This strategy has greatly aided in the growth of the business by resulting in the creation of the groundbreaking goods and services, including Amazon Web Services, Kindle, and Amazon Prime. This approach allowed Amazon to sustain its competitive edge in a rapidly evolving business landscape. Not to mention, Bezos is known for its long-term vision and commitment. Instead of focusing solely on short-term gains, and invested in the future potential of e-commerce, creating a foundation for Amazon's sustained growth and dominance. Because of his emphasis on innovation and daring risk-taking, Amazon has grown from a small online bookshop to a massive worldwide e-commerce company providing a vast array of goods and services. Therefore, we believe that Jeff Bezos is deserved to be awarded as the world-class leader. His journey in shaping the landscape of online retail and business practices is clear evidence of his qualities as a world-class leader. This is a journey for Jeff Bezos, founder, executive chairman, and former president and CEO of Amazon.